Mondrian changed painting. He pioneered something completely new and controversial: abstract art. 70 years after his death, 2 exhibitions are offering us a peek through the grid into one of the very first fathers of modernism. Here are 5 things you need to know to understand Mondrian's unique vision of the world. I'm here at the Turner Contemporary in Margate, where you can trace Mondrian's journey from depicting reality right through to abstraction. Like many Dutch artists of the time, Mondrian started with typical scenes of his homeland. But already, his work stood apart from his contemporaries with their bold colour palettes and expressive composition. You might say that this has nothing to do with his later work, but I think that even here you can see the seeds of his later innovation. You can see that he's painted the horizon exaggeratedly high, and he's concentrated on this strong, frontal, vertical aspect of the windmill. His colours too are unmixed and pure. Here the red and blue give the windmill an unreal aspect, as if it's divorced from reality. He was sickened by the Great War and the society that produced it. Influenced by Cubists Pablo Picasso and George Braque, he made the first moves towards abstraction. He used large, smooth areas of colour divided by stark lines. Mondrian's great leap forward came in Paris in 1919. He painted disciplined, geometric shapes which were completely unconstrained by visual reality. He had broken free into abstraction. This was a remarkable development and one that helped shape the course of art over the 20th century. He described the evolution of his style as a walk from the countryside to the town. Here in Margate, you can see his rural beginnings, while here in Liverpool, you can see how he embraced modern life with open arms. For Mondrian, modern towns and cities needed a new kind of art, one that rejected unruly natural forms and celebrated the steely perfection of the modern metropolis. The juxtaposition of the colours here is central to the painting's sense of balance. Mondrian tried to offset the colours in each work to create what he called a sense of dynamic equilibrium. For me, while they aspire towards a sense of transcendental calm, I think Mondrian's managed to create works that radiate tension and energy, just like a heaving modern city. Mondrian's studio in Paris has been recreated here at Tate Liverpool for the first time in the UK. It wasn't just a place where Mondrians were made, it was a Mondrian in itself. In here, it's like a painting has broken free of the canvas and run riot all over the room. There are these brightly coloured shapes all over the walls, which Mondrian moved constantly. And they formed an actual function in his work process, as he rearranged them entirely every time he started a new painting. Mondrian adored American jazz, and for him its off-kilter melodies represented the dynamic pulse of modern metropolitan life. In 1940, he left Europe for the capital of jazz, New York. What's so striking about this very late work is the lack of conformity when compared to his earlier ones. Mondrian's painted these black bands running across the canvas in sequence, which, with some of the colours loosed from their cages, work together in time and out of time, almost like a jazz syncopated beat. These final paintings mark the end of an extraordinary career, of a man on a tireless quest for modernity, in the hope of a better future. Whether you live in the north or the south, here's a rare chance to glimpse behind the grids at the vigorous, spirited mind behind them.